Dalip Tahil, actor and singer, here joins us on the program. Thank you so much, sir. And I see you there. Oh, wow. I see you with a mask on and you've got a, wearable air purifier as well. Hard to say that this is a Mumbaikar and not a Delhi wala. Very, very hard to say that I'm talking to a Mumbai wala and not a Delhi wala at the moment. Are you facing particular troubles at the moment? What's going on?
Well, allow me to reveal myself. It is me. This is Dalip Tahil. And at the outset, let me thank you very much for calling me on your show. I absolutely, the preamble you gave, what you spoke about is absolutely true. In fact, it has come to catastrophic levels in Mumbai. I promise you that I go around with this ionizer, which is, it sort of clarifies and it removes all the pollutants around the area that you breathe. I carry a mask with me. So today when I came on to your show, it was deliberate that I put that on to tell you what the true situation in Mumbai is. Let me focus it down. I live in the suburbs, which is Khar West and Bandra. So in the 1 kilometre area from Khar to Bandra, there are about 250 properties that are being redeveloped, which means, in practical purposes, that I, like most Mumbaikars, we live in a dust bowl. And this is affecting the breathing for children, for everyone around. I mean, there's so many viral infections. People are suffering every second day. There are people down and falling ill. And you hear from them that I have a viral infection. I've had a couple of viral infections within the last 3 months. And it's got everything to do with pollution. And the pollutants in the air because of the dust. If you go to your doctor, they give you nasal sprays and anti-histamines to combat the dust. I mean, that is what is happening. You see that photograph of Smog. That's absolutely true. I was traveling to Pune about a day and a half back, and that's exactly what it looked like on Thane Creek. So I'm telling you, this is a disaster that has already happened. I'm very sad to say this. I don't want to point fingers because I know that there's a lot of construction and the metro's being built and there's a lot of all that happening. But there has got to be a solution and a very rapid solution because, the cameraman is sitting right next to me and he's coughing away and he's sitting in my house. So it's all over the city. It's a disaster.
Yeah. Dalip, thank you. I just want to say thank you for sharing your views with us. Thank you for making that point with the mask over there. And thank you for firstly spreading the awareness. I don't think a lot of people who even care about pollution wear masks. So I'm very glad that you are actually one of those who actually wears that mask and is doing something in their capacity to do it, to prevent yourself. But I've been talking to doctors all over the country and they tell me this, that please do not be fooled by the fact that air pollution is a Delhi problem. Please do not be fooled by the fact that Delhi pollution is, or in fact, pollution on the whole is a North India problem. It is a pan-India problem. It's a 60% of the country problem. And what you're telling me actually proves that exactly to what doctors are also saying. Dalip?
Yeah.
Mr. Tahil, can you hear me?
Yeah, am I still? Yeah,
yes,
I can hear you.
Please.
So you're absolutely right. Mumbaikars for the longest of time lived under in this bubble and this false sense of complacency that we have the sea breeze and our pollution is cleaned by the sea breeze and all. That's all come to a big fat zero. Allow me to tell you that all your indexes are right, and like I said, I mean, it's a chronic situation in Bombay, not just where I live, but absolutely all over the city. There are viral infections, there are children being infected, the playgrounds, you can't breathe. I mean, to cut a long story short, you cannot breathe clean air in Bombay city anymore, or its suburbs. I mean, you need one of these. This is an ionizer that I've bought. See it? It comes on, it's got a purple light. And I have to wear it around my neck so it clears all the the pollutants in the near area of
big
my
debate of
face and
how
nose.
much.
It is
Yes,
not
yes.
it's not a gadget
that's what I'm
everybody
saying.
can afford, because it
Yeah,
has to be,
yeah. Mr. Tahil,
it's,
Mr. Tahil, let me ask you
it's
this.
just out of the reach.
Yeah, let me ask you this. I have been talking about the issue of pollution for the past 1 year now. In fact, more than that, from past 1 year, more aggressively so. And we constantly talk to citizens. And what I have figured out is that because pollution is not a one person's problem, it becomes no person's problem. For example, there are various reasons. There is construction, there is vehicular pollution, there is industry, there is this and that. There are so many industries and stakeholders involved that nobody is taking the first step to finding any solution at all. For people like you, who do you think should take the lead and find out the problem? Get a fix on the solution. Who do you think should take the lead on this?
Well, this is it's a social problem, which makes it it makes it of political concern. Most definitely, the government of Maharashtra has to address this on a war footing. These are the people in Maharashtra. This is your public. These are the people who you're supposed to protect. Absolutely, the blame lies squarely on the government that is supposed to solve these issues. That even if you are constructing, you have to do it in a manner in which you understand that the pollution levels will be of a certain thing. Also, it is up to, I always believe that it's not only the government's responsibility, it's also up to responsibility of each citizen to take precautions. But what can you do as a citizen? I mean, every day I see advertisements. There are hundreds of cars coming onto the street, new cars coming onto the street. There's no place to park in Bombay. If you have a little bit of money in your pocket, I have to hire a driver just to park my car in Bombay. Forget you. There's no parking. There are hundreds of cars. There are cars lying around. It's a complete mess. And if you ask me who's responsible, if it has to come to one single person, it's got to be the government of the state. Who else is going to take responsibility? You are the person who we pay the taxes to. You are the people we rely on to have a quality of life. And if you can't provide it, then it's sadly lacking. I mean, I'm sorry. I know that all this construction should have come 30 years ago. It's all 35 years late in Mumbai. I've grown up in Mumbai. This has all happened under my nose. So I know that all these metros and things should have come 25 years ago. But having said that, the problem is that at the moment, there just seems to be no relief. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just a terrible situation.
Mr. Tahil, you're not alone. You
and it's the truth.
Echo the voice.
I mean,
you echo the voice of every person
I
in Mumbai.
I
You echo the voice of Delhiites like us who've been screaming and wanting to address this issue of pollution for so long. But thank you so much for bringing your voice forward, and thank you for voicing your opinion as well.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Yeah. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and allowing me to express my views as a Mumbaiker. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.